Cooking techniques play a far greater role in nutrition than most people realize, especially when it comes to maintaining protein quality and the overall health value of food. While protein itself is relatively stable under heat, the way we cook it can dramatically change its digestibility, nutrient retention, and even its safety. Too often, the focus falls on how much protein a meal contains, not on how that protein is treated in the kitchen. Yet overcooking, deep frying, or constant exposure to high heat can damage amino acids, destroy beneficial nutrients, and introduce harmful compounds that may undermine the very health benefits we seek. In contrast, gentle methods such as steaming, baking, and light stir-frying preserve the integrity of proteins and keep the accompanying vitamins, minerals, and fats intact. When protein is heated excessively or cooked at very high temperatures, several negative changes occur. The amino acid structure can become denatured to a point where digestibility declines, meaning the body struggles to extract all the usable protein. Additionally, prolonged or intense heat, especially in dry cooking like frying or grilling over an open flame, can produce harmful compounds such as heterocyclic amines, HCAs, and advanced glycation end products, AGEs. These compounds are linked to inflammation, oxidative stress, and, in the long term, a higher risk of chronic diseases such as cancer and cardiovascular damage. The surface charring that many people associate with good flavor can actually be the most harmful part of the meal when consumed frequently. This doesn't mean that grilled food should be avoided entirely. Rather, it calls for a shift toward moderation and smarter technique. For example, grilled chicken or fish can remain a nutritious and flavorful protein source when cooked gently, using indirect heat, and avoiding burning or charring the surface. Marinating meats before grilling also helps reduce the formation of HCAs and improves tenderness. A simple lemon, olive oil, and herb marinade can protect the meat and enhance flavor without relying on sugary sauces or chemical seasonings. By choosing a lower flame and shorter cook time, you keep the protein intact while still achieving that satisfying grilled texture. Baking and steaming are among the best methods for preserving protein quality. Baking uses moderate heat and allows for even cooking without excessive nutrient loss. Baked salmon, for example, retains its delicate omega-3 fatty acids far better than pan-fried versions, which can oxidize under high heat. Steaming, on the other hand, is ideal for plant-based proteins like lentils, beans, tofu, and tempeh, as well as for fish and poultry. Steaming minimizes contact with water, so water-soluble vitamins like B12, folate, and minerals such as potassium or magnesium remain in the food. A plate of steamed lentils with vegetables, drizzled lightly with olive oil, offers not only clean, digestible protein but also antioxidants and fiber that complement muscle and metabolic health. Light stir-frying in a small amount of healthy fat such as olive, avocado, or sesame oil can also be an excellent compromise between flavor and nutrient retention. When using vegetables and tofu or tempeh, quick cooking at moderate heat locks in nutrients while enhancing taste and texture. The key is to avoid letting the oil smoke, as this signals breakdown and oxidation that can form free radicals harmful to the body. Cooking just until the vegetables are crisp tender and the tofu is golden maintains the amino acid structure while preserving vitamin C, E, and phytonutrients that work synergistically with protein to support immune and metabolic health. A common mistake people make is overcooking proteins out of fear of undercooked meat. While food safety is essential, especially for poultry and seafood, there's a difference between thorough cooking and nutrient destruction. Using a food thermometer ensures meats reach safe internal temperatures without excessive cooking that dries them out and degrades nutrients. For instance, chicken breast is fully safe at 165 degrees Fahrenheit 74 degrees Celsius. Cooking it far beyond that point only makes it tough and less nutritious. Similarly, fish should be flaky and opaque, not dry or rubbery. Proper temperature control is a simple but powerful tool in preserving both protein quality and overall meal enjoyment. Another warning lies in the widespread use of deep frying and heavily processed cooking methods. Frying meats, fish, or plant proteins in reused oils not only destroys delicate amino acids, but also introduces trans fats and lipid peroxidation byproducts. These compounds contribute to inflammation, arterial damage, and higher cholesterol levels. The crisp texture may seem appealing, but it comes with a silent nutritional cost, especially when consumed often. Even for vegetables, Frying can turn antioxidant-rich foods into inflammatory ones, reversing their protective effects. Air frying, baking, or oven roasting with minimal oil are much safer alternatives that provide similar texture without the harmful side effects. The positive side of improving cooking methods is immediate. When you switch from fried or overcooked meals to gently prepared proteins, you notice better digestion, less bloating, and more sustained energy. Proteins that are lightly cooked are easier on the gut, allowing amino acids to be absorbed efficiently and used for muscle repair, immune defense, and hormone production. Over time, the body responds with improved metabolism, better skin tone, stronger hair and nails, and greater mental clarity, subtle yet profound signs of true nutritional efficiency. Cooking technique also influences the quality of fats consumed alongside proteins. Baking or steaming allows healthy fats, like those from salmon, nuts, or olive oil, to remain stable and beneficial. Frying, by contrast, often turns these fats rancid, creating harmful oxidation products. By using low to moderate heat and avoiding repeated oil use, you not only preserve protein but also protect heart and brain health. It's also helpful to remember that how you store and handle protein before cooking affects its final nutritional value. Letting meats or fish sit in the fridge too long before cooking can lead to oxidation and nutrient loss. Using fresh ingredients and cooking them promptly maintains amino acid integrity. For plant proteins like lentils and beans, soaking and rinsing before cooking removes anti-nutrients that can inhibit mineral absorption, making the final dish both more digestible and more nutritious. To apply these principles in everyday life, keep your kitchen methods simple and intentional. Steam vegetables and lentils for weekday lunches, bake salmon or chicken with herbs for dinner, and prepare stir-fried tofu with colorful vegetables in a light sesame oil for variety. Avoid unnecessary charring or excessive oil. If you enjoy grilled dishes, do so occasionally, with protective marinades and moderate heat. Over time, these small adjustments yield profound health benefits. Your body absorbs more from what you eat, inflammation decreases, and energy remains stable throughout the day. The warning is clear. Cooking methods can either preserve or destroy nutrition. High heat, heavily processed, or burnt foods quietly undermine protein quality and long-term wellness. But the encouraging truth is that preserving protein integrity doesn't mean sacrificing flavor. It means elevating it. When food is cooked gently and thoughtfully, its natural taste, texture, and nutrients remain vibrant. The body recognizes and utilizes such nourishment far more efficiently. A diet rich in well-prepared proteins, whether grilled chicken, baked salmon, sautéed tofu, or steamed lentils with vegetables, creates a foundation for strength, balance, and longevity. Cooking, when done with awareness, becomes an act of care that nourishes not only the body, but also the resilience of life itself.